Ooh, I'm getting thrust head first into this thing, but it's going to happen because I already commented. So from the levelers being called out as goats, but no one knows it. Uh, not many comments on Jimmy being the man when he was oozing that no F's to give. A small debate on whether staff could be grabbing him too. It's not worth the time. I wasn't knocking Jimmy. It was just there is things that can happen in the crowd. I thought the takeaway was it was your own risk kind of thing, not who was helping him, right? Uh, the guy who I hate to go here, but the dude who did Lennon, they weren't. You're not going to stop that. We were getting a little more realistic than what security guard is capable of, affecting. So, just to be fair, there's quite a few comments on that, but it's that borderline comment from Roland where maybe I'm taking a shot at your artist. No, we're talking about the dark side that idealists hate to look at until it's too late, and then, oh yeah, they put on a ribbon. I'm not that person. I don't go for scauses. I go for direct action outside of, the actual stuff we see on the news, which is, horrible and I wouldn't take part in. But direct communication. Oh, yeah. Yeah, quite a bit. Crusader giving us some love. Appreciate it, Mike, as always. Robert, we took and pulled Metallica 1 and Jump Van Halen from Mike Dawes. And just a little shout out to the entanglement of requesting those, getting lost in warehouse fires, and Grumpy Jumping Ship. Yeah, it is what it is. Things happen. And it's not that I don't, clear as a bell, I hope. A door, Grumps. But at the same time, the path we're on is the path we're on. And I think anybody who's here for the full ride, packing on the bus, got their tickets for next season already, right? Season ticket holders, I'm sure, can feel it. The special event crowd is probably salty. I think that's fair enough. And Mike Henry right here with NF and Eminem and a very good discussion. Go over to NF Time. Check out what Mike had to say. And, always, as always, sharing his opinion, not your new facts. So, tread appropriately. Right? That's the thing. The only unwelcome, well, you're welcome, but the blowback is real, right? How dare you guys say this about my favorite idol? Well, then we get to poke at. Because, see, it turns out it can't only be one side's sacred cows that are up for indictment. If we get to indict one, they all exist on that timeline. Some people just don't want to talk about it yet. And eventually it's going to get real complicated. When some certain belief systems become, right? This one's good, that one's bad, you do this, don't do that. Ha! Should be an interesting thrill ride. Now, I got to do some uploading, but I needed to address these because I'd already hearted them. Oh, some shout out on the doggy, because obviously, Roland loves himself some dogs. And lots of love on the Wild Thing. And there we go. I think I got that. This is why I started, because Mike D, and we were just talking about, the role playing in the new metal extravaganza. I just am going to load it here. And so I had to reference it. Yeah, no, power-ups and boosts and options. Mods. This whole thing's going to write itself. Yeah, for individuals who want to play along. I might not have been able to come up with Harry Mack bingo of a profitable nature And it turns out that I already sold the club I wanted to buy because I'm much better at cooking and cleaning than I am at owning anything. But having a rolling fantasy league that eventually, huh? Where'd fantasy football start and end up? Well, there's hope for me yet. I'll be back in a bit. Wow, and then see, here's the crazy part. I didn't upload anything yet. I could do it right here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. Now this is definitely like a new metal extravaganza. If you don't like Coal Chamber and Mudvayne, this one's probably not going to be your thing. That's a big off, but they all start as off, so don't be distracted by that. Yeah, there we go. I had to get that going, but I like you're into the cow. Thank you for enjoying my insanity, Eva. I appreciate it, and I do love that, and that's trying to find a way to make it enjoyable. My honey's already telling me I've got to eventually bring the comment out front so we can read it as I ramble about it, but that's the future. Right now, it's request to reaction. Oh, request to reactions. Yeah, just see the last one from last night. I like the fact I actually never know what I'm going to say because, I mean, if I ever get accused of scripting this thing, they are sadly mistaken. Some person, BMXXX is where I must have heard that too. I thought it was a Tony Hawk, but I was wrong. You are correct. I didn't know Click Click Boom was on there too. I fed them. They actually played the club I worked at. I love that lap dance tune. I really do. And I didn't even know that one, Pharrell. I had no clue, right? That's one of those. I learn weird stuff when I go down this trip. And Mike D, the fact that call, Let the Day Begin, that's a really cool song. And thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah, like sometimes you hear that song and it's just the whole thing. The lyrical content speaks to so much. That hook, pretty catchy. And then the fact that it's someone I watch for financial advice. Okay, I watch news filtered through the financial world. Does it matter what spot price on platinum is right now? No, of course not. I'm not that guy. I can barely keep the siding on my house clean. But the news that filters through that world is fire ass news. It turns out people with a lot of skin in the game actually care about all the crazy shit I talk about, tinfoil hattie. But as to their bottom line and their Bitcoin wallets and shit like that, it's very, very interesting and enlightening and helps me keep a picture on the sights on a grand big scale, the big picture. Okay, I'm gonna do some more. Oh, my dear, cats and coffee. Yeah, no. Is it right up her alley? Because weirdly enough, I've been watching an ex-punk guy do some music info stuff and architecture and, like I said, city planning, which I'm going to leave for a while. Yeah, those Metallica covers, they were just really clean. If you're a huge punk fan, Mike, then the Misfits probably is better. But I like it cleaner, tighter than the Metallica. I like both equally. And I should do Death Comes Ripping. I think maybe. Oh, and just a side note, Lester from about 12 hours ago, K Reno. And I won't be stumbling around. Yeah, just out of respect. I wouldn't be. I like that lyrical content. I still debate the one person doesn't it created I got some blowback from those reactions, but I believe because I accept that it goes both ways, we'll, deal with it. All right, from 22 hours ago, we've got a name that is, hey, come on, right outside of right outside of where my dad lives. I'm picking him up is Brandon, Florida. So I mean, I'm gonna anybody you'd like. I mean, we could let's go down to Brandon. But is looking for tinfoil hat by Nick. Natoli, is that how you pronounce that? I believe almost all of those songs ended up on Rumble when I first started doing the channel. That's why I veered away. But with the new updates, the new things going on, it turns out there's. I've mentioned it before. If I was here paying my bills, it'd be a struggle. Because I'm not here doing that right now. You never know. I can pretty much try anything. So yeah, that is added. Like I said, we did have Big Truck, Coal Chamber, Dig, and Internal Primates Forever. That's in the upload process right now. Yeah, so I thought Coheed and Cambria, I could misunderstand those vocals. And I've had that, James, from 2 days ago, because we're trying to get back. I'm trying to go back in time. Now, what I have to say is thank you for the shout out to my dad. Everyone who has a big chunk of my heart out there, and you know how much you mean to me. Okay, never mind. I can't even do that. I was gonna, so here, hold on. And this is why I sometimes really got to take the time and stuff is hanging out there. It appears from 2 days ago to 2 months back. I got big holes in my comments, right? Okay. Ooh, Robert. Yes, Blind Illusion. I can't believe Les Clay and very impressed. So we're finishing that album. But back to Mike D and Carol. Like I was saying, Mr. Bungle versus Metallica. It's a way complicated RPG. This isn't, this fantasy league is going to have comprehensive rules like Magic the Gathering, but not as much go woke, grow broke. More, maybe not have such a thin skinned. If your new age contemporary adult artist can't stand next to Norwegian death metal, it might not be the game for you. So you can always have a better drummer, because I believe the one thing I inspired in that was some of the Tool folks to come out. And yep, that's way better. But I mean, like, what do I got to do? Throw down the gauntlet and say that in my back 40 I've already powered up Neil Peart, and you've got Glory Day Rush drumming at disposal on your stats. Right now, the game's gonna be fun as hell. I'm just kidding, but it's a pretty benign subplot to everything, so I really enjoy it. Mike D and Carol, thank you for just the interactions you have out there, and then the fact that part of my subplot is right here, and and yeah, that wild thing was fire. And Jimmy in the Day, you gotta understand, Mike. It's that. You look up all the Cold Chisel ones I did. And the thing is, it's like I got literally got someone from Wild Thing like, hey, welcome to Jimmy Barnes. Like, I mean, did you not hear me tell you we got to sign Jimmy Barnes right behind us from my adopted sister? The amount of John Farnham, Jimmy Barnes, and other stuff on this channel is, well, it's got his own playlist. You could watch 3 a day for a month, I think. Yeah, I think you can watch about 3 a day. Australian artists alone, you could probably watch 3 reactions a day for a month till you get to the end of it. So maybe I'll throw that up here at the end here, because this is long enough. I got to get back to it, because I just got a I just got the Duran line, the Roland Green reaction line lit up like a Christmas tree. Christmas can come early. The Mini Mike Marathon. It's been a while, and He believes that there's a value. So I got to double check on some order. And I have, well, a crazy, a tinfoil hat one, and some more Mike Dawes. Thank you, Robert. And that should cover it. We're going to pull more from the reactions, but something like today is a good example. It took me the whole time just to get back to where I'm left off 2 days ago. So whatever fills up, I know, I guess I could skip that and go backwards, but yeah, I need a spreadsheet for this. I'm not that person. But I do care. So we'll keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully the people that are enjoying it will keep coming along for the ride. I'll see you back soon.